Welcome back to the channel. Today is day 159 of playing chess every single day until 2000 ELO. And we get the white pieces going against Moaz 1970. Needs a 1642 and we're currently sitting at 1678. Phenomenal. So my opponent goes for b6. Not something I typically see, but I think we can just go here and just continue with normal plans in the Vienna. Maybe develop the knight, target this. He'll probably go here. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. He could attack the pawn, but if he does that, then I go here. Plus this pawn is under fire right now, so we can't really do that. We do, if he does protect, we're setting up some kind of nasty stuff here, to be totally honest. Takes, check. It's like the game that we already had, except for this check is not blocked. So I think we need to play here. So let's go ahead. Open up the bishop. We're ready to castle. Potential sacrifices. I could see h6 being a move. Yeah, because he doesn't want the knight to come in. So here. Takes is not an option. His king's in the center of the board, and he's not really ready to castle anywheres. I'm trying to think of how we can take advantage of that. A move like knight takes here looks very nice, but this square can just be easily guarded. Could go here to try and trade off the bishop and then get the knight in. That's an option. But if I play here, he just goes knight here. So that doesn't really work. Okay, my camera died, so I just lost probably about a minute. Yeah, I really do want to think of some sacrifices. And this bishop's going to be a monster. I don't know if jumping into the position's great. But I almost want to break in the center. Like, I know I literally just played d3. But I'm contemplating playing d4. Because if takes, then we open up this. Let's castle first. Let's just go ahead and castle. And then we can think of playing there. No, we can't because this is out now. So let's play... We're going to play h3 to stop the knight from coming in. And it also gives me a reroute option for my knight. Because we might want to play f4. And his bishop's actually pretty bad. I'm not sure what his plan is. He's probably going to have to play this. Knight out to there. So... we can't really get that, but we could go here, takes, but that destroys our structure. We don't like that. Here, no. It looks like he wants to castle long. Maybe we can put the bishop here. No, let's go ahead and play knight to h2. I want to play f4, but I also want the knight to occupy this g4 square eventually. Maybe like this. So he jumps there. He's targeting this. Also targeting this pawn. He doesn't really have much future here. I can't really kick him away because then he lives here rent-free, so we don't want to do that. To be honest, I don't know why I wouldn't play knight here and then just get the queen into action. So let's go ahead and do that. And then play like f4. Try and open up this rook file with the bishop. He attacks me. That is interesting because takes. I can go here. If he takes, then we take with the rook. And we're happy. Let's go ahead and do that. He doesn't really have any threats. He can castle long? Maybe? This looks very nice, but I think he's gonna go ahead and probably attack me. Let's play knight to d5, which threatens a fork, also threatens the queen, so he can't just castle away. And if he takes, then I take back with the bishop, and then he'll probably castle. But we get this strong bishop. This is the only way to protect against the fork. Yeah, so he gives the bishop. So let's go ahead and take. Now you can castle and get the rook out of danger. But that's fine. Because look how weak his dark squares are. We do need to be a little bit careful, and he'll probably play this at some point. But I think it's a good time to play f4. Open up the rook with the alignments here. Potentially, if we get to take, we can get a rook onto the 7th rank. And there's a skewer here if we get to play something like that, let's say. Or we could even think of just pushing the pawn, but I don't think that's a great idea. Closing down everything. Yeah, so he goes ahead and takes. Now, I think I can take with the rook. What's the queen gonna do? I mean, that was the whole idea behind taking with the rook. Go here, don't see anything. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna be threatening to come in. Then we can get this involved. It looks pretty bad. I did miss that check, but I don't know if it really does that much, right? Can just move the king. So do I want to go here or here? I think I'd rather go here. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. So he pushes, which makes sense. So if I go here, he can take. I think we can just play maybe like queen here. And my idea is just to try and get in on these dark or on the light squares. Could also go check, which looks pretty good, but we lose a full piece. If I move this, he can take, but I don't know if he'd want to take. What about going here? I want to stay on these light squares. What about here? No, I don't see a way through. That's the issue. This just loses that. I don't like that. So I could slide back and try to get in here eventually. But if I go here, he can just play this. No, he can't because I take. Let's go here. We're trying to open up this. That's my idea. And if he goes here, we just take. He's going to start pushing pawns forward. Understandable. Can't take. So if I go here, I have this. But if I go here, he's going to push. And I don't really want to open up this. So let's play this move here. Then we are threatening to come here, which would actually almost trap his queen. He has this square. It's a very nice move. But I think we can go check and then go here. Let's go check. Here, there's a check, but we could take and take. Yeah, let's play here. The knight moves. There's checkmate. And we're threatening to take right now. But I don't know if I can take and allow this. Maybe because this is here. It looks very dangerous. But this bishop's got to move. Now it can go here. He can just go back. This defends everything and attacks. But if he goes back, we sack the rook. So if this, we sack. Because then checkmate if he takes back. And my opponent resigns. I'm actually shocked that he resigned because Stockfish says there's 1.5 for white, which is pretty awesome. But we're actually at our peak. Okay, so let's hop into a second game. We get the white pieces against an 1800 here, Henry. And he's playing a Caro-Kann. Let's go. Okay, we play the advance. Get the towel. Plays like that. Let's get rid of those. That light squared bishop. Go here. Plays e6, of course. Bishop out. Guys have probably heard me say this a lot. Go here. Can't take because of this. Okay, develops. And I'm not quite sure. He might want this push is what I'm thinking. So I want to go here. Let's play this. Now, if he takes, we'll take back. And I think I'm going to castle short here. So let's just go ahead and castle. Takes. And then we hop in with the knight. He wants to come here. So I could go here, but then he just plays this. So I don't see a reasoning for that. Even just a move like this isn't really going to make sense. I think we might be able to no, because the knight protects the square. I was going to say we might be able to take, and then get in, but I don't think so. If I play this, it opens up his rook here. So we don't want to do that. Let's go ahead and play knight to b3. Yeah, he plops his knight there. So he's got pressure on this. Attacking it twice. I'm defending twice, but he's going to play this move. And then this pawn will potentially fall in the future. So let's go ahead and play c3. So that if he plays this, well, no, because we can't really allow him to take. Takes the pawn. Okay. And he's still protecting this infiltration spot. Yeah, we might have messed up. Okay, well, let's bring our rook. Try and rook lift. I can't even bring it here after he goes back. Okay, so he brings the queen back because now this is attacked. So if I go here, he goes here. I don't really want to bring this back. Here, here, here. I mean, then I could play this. Here takes, no, that doesn't work. So, but if I go here, 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 does he have any other way of, he can go here, but then I would take. So let's go ahead and play this, protects, and attacks. He goes there, we'll go here. And now we're going to try and rook lift, because I need to get rid of this knight. And as I just mentioned, he can't take, because that would be checkmate. But if I go here, does he have anything? Could play this. Here hits the queen, so he can't take. I don't know if he can castle. He might be able to. I don't think he wants to castle, though, because he can just start pushing this pawn. And it's probably going to be an issue for me. Knight back. Really? What does that threaten? It's threatening to go here. He wants to remove this. So if I play this, takes here. Is that any good? Here, there's not really a way to defend this. Can't go here. So we kind of have to move our knight. We could go here and force this, but I don't see any way. So if I just drop back, Then what? I guess we kind of have to. You could offer a queen trade if you wanted. Maybe I could have went here and sacked. No, I don't think so. I mean, we could go here, takes, but I think our position would be much worse. We're kind of getting swamped. I don't want to go all the way back to here. That seems very ugly. But his next move is gonna be here. Like, if I just move away, he's gonna go here and then try to get everything in. So maybe let's simplify. I don't think it's good for me, but can't do this. His knights are very, very strong. I need to get my rooks involved somehow. I don't know how though, because I can't rook lift to here, and I can't rook lift to here. His knights control like all of the squares here. And this knight's not doing anything. If I go here, he goes here. Can I do this? Push here takes. It's an idea. Yeah, he trades, okay. And he pushes there so that I can't play that. So what if I go here and just try to get this pawn break? Let's go here. We're gonna try to push c4 because he's stopping my knight from coming in, which is very annoying. These knights can jump here. Castles. I don't want to ever push this because then these become very, very weak. But I want to move the king so that I can get my rooks to that rank there. So if I play this, it stops the knights from coming in. And it also, he could sack, but I don't see why he would play that. So let's go here. He can't play this because then I take here. Also probably wants this. But to be honest, with the queens off the board, my king's probably fine to be bare like this. If he pushes, we don't take, I don't think. Yeah. Now we can't take, but see, let's go like this. King up because we want to bring our rooks over. He wants to push, but if he takes, should be fine. Also note that he can never play this because then he just loses his pawn. But maybe he can, because if I take here, I guess my knight can go here because it's held. Pushes. Kind of expected that move. If I take, he takes with check. Could go here. If he takes, I take. Assuming that's the whole idea. But I think we can just bring the rook. Where do I want to take? Come closer. That allows him to come in here. I'm not sure that I want to allow him to take, but I'm not sure I want to take. I'm not sure I want this either. If I go here, he can't push, which is key. Just go ahead and do this. Also, I didn't want to push because then it just allows his knight in. Where if I let him take and then take, the knight still cannot jump in. And I might try to reroute the knight over this way. So if I can get another knight over here, it could be decent. But we want to be careful of opening this file. So I'm not going to take, because if he takes, then I can take, and all this is still fine. And if he pushes, then it locks the center down, which I would be happy to see. But with that said, what else do I do? If I can't take, also taking loses this pawn. So this, can't go here because of this. Can't take. I mean, I could go here, but is that really good? If I move now, takes, and then he can take, which I don't want. And I don't want to move this knight. I feel like the knight's doing a good job there. If I go here, I feel like we're just inviting bad things. I think a4's not the worst move in the world. It's probably not the best move, but and if he ever moves the knight, like we're to take here, we can take the pawn because he can't take back. Looks like he wants to double up. What if I play here? Can't do this because then I would go here. And if he opens up the A file, it could be good. He doubles up. He wants to take. That's his idea. So let's calculate. So if he takes, it's just going to be a big trade. Takes, and then he wins this pawn. So what if we just take now? Because he can't take like this. He's going to take with a rook. Then we're in the same situation where we lose this pawn. If we take here, he has to take first. Maybe I need to drop back. Let's go ahead and drop the knight back so we have another defender and defending this pawn because he's going to take. And if I were to take and then trade all of these pieces off, then this pawn would hang. So we need to defend it. Takes there. Okay. So if I take, he's got to check. And is there anything from that position? I don't really think so. But I mean, there could be. We go here. Where do we want to go with this? If I go here, then where does he go? Check. We just go back. Here. Does he want to hop over here? Or does he want to go back? What does he want exactly here? He wants to go there. So he wants this pawn. Okay, let's take. He's not going to take with the knight. That would be dumb. If I take... Oh, he's trying to win this. That's what he wants. What if I could go up here? Let's defend it laterally. And now if he takes, If he takes, we can probably take with the pawn, or with the knight, and get it closer to the attack. And then we're threatening to double up, and if we ever remove that, then we have back rank stuff. And it can be removed like this. He can take this pawn, actually. I completely overlooked that. Now he wants to take. He has a check here. There's a fork, but I think we can go here, and here. We can just go here. Yeah, let's double up. This is our only hope, really, at this point. We need to go here. It's also very good to note that if he takes the pawn, I think we have to ignore it. Or go here? No. If he takes... that's a difficult one. Takes here. Takes. And he's got checks. Got a lot of checks. Let's go here. Can take. We'll take. And then he can probably just move. Or no, here. Check. Here. And we can trade, but then he's just up so much material. Yeah, no, we're just getting slaughtered here. Just takes. Yeah, let's trade. Yeah, he realizes that it's going to be GG's because after this, there's not much I can do. Because now he's just up four pawns. Let's go check. Gotta go here. There's just nothing. Nothing at all. Could probably just push. But he'll take. Yeah, I don't know why I let him just take all my pawns. But I did. Takes. Then he's just gonna push. Is there any kind of mate? Nope. Not even close. Just sack the knight. I have nothing. Let's go here. I mean, he can just give it this check, right? And he goes after the pawn. Let's go here. Now we're in a mating net. The king has 0 squares. Let's try to sack the rook. He can't take the rook or otherwise it's stalemate. Oh my gosh. Are we gonna get a stalemate trap? Bro, I think we can just keep... Bro, oh my gosh. We can just keep moving the rook and giving checks. So I go here. Is there any way to force it? If I go here, he goes here. Here, he can go here. Then here. If I go here, here. He goes here. It's a hard choice. Just go here. He might be able to escape. And we need to keep this pawn here protecting is the issue. What if I go here? Just go here. Here he can take, and that would be checkmate. So we actually screwed this up, didn't we? Dang it. Because now he's going to be able to give checks. If I go here, this is literally checkmate. So what could we have done? Check. Do we have to go here? Here, take? But then, yeah, that's what we had to do, isn't it? But we went here. Now the rook's going to be able to move. I mean, this is what I have to do, right? Now he's just going to give me checks. So we had a chance. That's unfortunate. Wow, I wonder if that was actually going to be able to be a stalemate. Here, check. If this, it would be stalemate. Here. Let's go here. Okay, so almost a back rank. Mate. Let's go here. Let's move the king. We're still trying for tricks. Let's attack the rook. Let's go back. Let's go here. He needs to make sure that there's no stalemate. And actually, this is just checkmate because the king is completely cut off. So GG's to my opponent. Oh, he wants to checkmate me with a knight. Or does he want to just promote? Let's go here. Check here. Promotes, I'm assuming. Let's go here. We have 0 squares again. Actually, we have this one. Gives a check. We'll go back. Let's go here. We still have 1 square. Right there. Okay. Check. We go here, and it's mate. Now I have this square. Okay, so if I go there, then it's checkmate. So let's take. Let's go here. Still looking for tricks, but there's nothing. This guy doesn't seem to know how to checkmate very well. Bring the king. GG's. So let's look at the first game review. Played with an 88.3% accuracy versus his 79.6. E4, and then he already plays an inaccuracy, or a mistake. I played an inaccuracy. So I'm supposed to immediately strike the center with F4. But we just do normal Vienna stuff. reroute. Then we take. He takes. We jump in. He takes the bishop or the knight. Trades here. Then castles. But look at these. Look at the light squares here. So weak. Like the computer gives +3. So you strike f4. Seeing the alignment, he goes there. Check. Move over. And he goes for this tactic here because he can take the pawn. And if I were to take here, he takes the queen. So we give this check first, which apparently is not the best move, but apparently just moving out of the way is. Anyways, we do that. Then he goes here, and we hit him with queen, f3, and there's no way to protect this because if check, well, we can take, and take. And if check, can we just move the king? No. So we have to take here. It's the only move. If he moves here, it's going to get hit by this. And if you were to take, oops, this is actually the top computer move. But if you were to take the rook, then it's mate. So he has to play this, giving up the full knight. And then, I mean, we play chess, right? And he resigned in this position. I had a 2050 performance elo versus his 1750. Let's take a look at the second game here versus the 1800. So we were given a brilliant move because this actually draws the game. But I threw it away. I had to go check. And oh, I see why. Because he can't take it. It's stalemate. I had to keep him on the back rank. Oh my gosh. And there was nothing he could do. Wow. Okay. So we just completely failed to realize that. Oh man. That's brutal. All right. Let's take a look at the whole game. First, I played with a 79.5 and he played with an 89.2. So we got a Caro-Kann Tal variation. All book moves. And we're actually slightly better here. Just castles. And then we play this. We're supposed to go here. And we saw that this knight over here was very useful. Or useless. So we gave him the pawn. Then we kind of bounced around. And yeah. He's just +4 here. We just give him so much material. There's that trade off. This is where he drew because he took the pawn. But this, and I had to go here. That's actually very sad. I thought I could go here and he just gets away. So what I was thinking in the game was I had to go here and then this, but apparently that's wrong. Because knight takes, and then I'm forced to take with the pawn. Okay. Wow. And we don't need to look at any of this. This is just, you know, that's brutal stuff. And I played like an 1850 and he played like a 2200. It sucks that I did not find the drawing move there. A very, very nice idea. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, subscribing, commenting, joining the Discord, joining the chess club for future tournaments, and I'll see you tomorrow.